Hello friends and welcome to Pinlove IS. Today we'll be discussing UPSC Current Affair Quiz of 29 May 2020. So let's start the session. Which of the following is true about the fifth schedule of the Constitution? And the options are: the President has the power to declare an area as scheduled area. Tribal Advisory Council in each scheduled area is established by the particular state. Both statements are true and none of these statements is true. So the correct answer for this is option A, that is the President has the power to declare an area as scheduled area. According to Article 244(1) of the Constitution, the scheduled area is such area as the President by order may declare. They are listed under the 5th schedule of the Constitution and do not include the tribal areas of Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura, Mizoram, as these are listed under the 6th schedule of Constitution. According to the Constitution, the tribal advisory councils are to be established in each scheduled area and by the President in non-scheduled areas where there is a significant tribal population. The tribal council is constituted to look for the peace and administration of the scheduled area. It consists of 20 members, 3/4 of whom shall be the representative from the state assembly. The governor is tasked with declining the number of members in the council, do their appointment and any other matter related to the council. Therefore, the correct answer is option A. Moving to the next question, which of the following is true about Financial Stability and Development Council? First, the recommendation of constituting such a council was first given by Raghuram Rajan Committee. It regulates different regulatory bodies related to the financial sector. It was constituted under the FSDC Act 2010. It is headed by the Union Finance Minister. So the correct answer for this is option C, that is 1 and 4 statement is true about Financial Stability and Development Council. Financial Stability and Development Council FSDC, constituted in 2010 under the head of Union Finance Minister, is a super regulatory body and it aims to create coordination among different financial regulators besides creating financial awareness, literacy, promoting financial inclusion, providing macroprudential supervision of the economy, etc. It is an autonomous body under the Ministry of Finance. It is not a statutory body. Its members are Governor, Reserve Bank of India, Department of Financial Services, Chief Economic Advisor, Ministry of Finance, Finance Secretary or Secretary, Department of Economic Affairs, Chairman, Securities and Exchange Board of India, SEBI, Chairman, Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority, IRDA, and Chairman, Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority, PFRDA. It also includes the Chairman of the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Board, IBBI, and Secretary of MeitY, that is Ministry of Electronics and IT. Hence, the correct answer is option C. Moving to the next question. Which of the following is true about the Galwan River? It is a tributary of Indus River. It originates in Pakistan and merges with Kabul River in Sialkot. The river makes boundary with Jammu and Kashmir. So the correct answer for this is option B, that is 1 only. The river originates, that is the Galwan River, it originates in the Samsungling region of Xinjiang and flows through disputed Aksai Chin to Ladakh. It flows to join the Shyok River in the west. Thus, it is an upstream tributary of Indus River. The river is disputed between India and China as the river flows to the west of China's claims of Aksai Chin in 1956. In 1960s, China advanced westward, further west to the river, while India continued its claim on whole Aksai Chin plateau. Therefore, the correct answer is option B. You can see the location of Aksai Chin in the map. It is Chinese administered region. Moving to the next question, one country, two system principle of China applies to Hong Kong, Taiwan, Macau and Hanoi. So the correct answer for this is option C, that is 1 and 3, Hong Kong and Macau. According to the principle of one country, two systems followed by people of Republic of China, Macau and Hong Kong were given the status of special administrative region under which both regions can have different administrative and economic governance, but they will remain a part of China. China claims Taiwan to be part under the same principle, but it is not considered by Taiwan. China has approved the National Security Law, which has drawn a huge criticism as the law aims at curbing the self-governance rights of Hong Kong. Therefore, the correct answer is option C. In the map, you can see the location of Taiwan, Hong Kong, Macau, and over here Hanoi. Moving to the next question. Tupolev PAKDA is a rocket launcher of Russia, frigate developed by the US, stealth bomber developed by Russia, none of the above. So the correct answer for this is option C, that is stealth bomber developed by Russia. Perspective Aviation Complex for Long Range Aviation PAKDA program, it is related to Russia, under which Russia aimed to modernize and strengthen its air force. Under this program, Russia has started construction of its first stealth bomber called Tupolev PAKDA. Stealth bombers are designed to evade radar systems. In the figure you can see this PAKDA system, and it aims to evade and it is a program of Russia, and here you can see the jet which flies at hypersonic speed, that is the Pakada bomber. Its prototype engine is expected in 2020, and its stealth shape makes it invisible to radar. So friends, here we have covered the daily current affair quiz of 29 May 2020, and I hope you like this video. Keep following daily current affair quiz, as it will be very helpful for you for the upcoming prelims examination and also the prelims examination for the next year. And subscribe to our channel Pendulum IAS, and do not forget to press the bell icon to receive notifications. All the best. Thank you so much.